Yo, what's up guys? I'm here to tell you today about my development environment for C programming. So this is what we're gonna go over. It's basically, these are basically, I think, all the tools I use for C programming on Windows. And the main thing that got me when I was setting this up was the LSP part. Because as far as I'm aware, the MSBC compiler does not have an LSP that you can use with Neovim, as far as I know. So the basic setup is we're gonna set up the terminal and Neovim, and then I'll just go over quickly the build systems. We need Ninja because this one will give us the compile commands .json. And this is what the LSP needs. There's no way to get compile commands from msbuild, and anyway, msbuild is slow as hell, so I don't know why you would ever want to use it. And then we have the compilers. I install Clang and CL. So CL is just the Visual Studio MSVC compiler. And then Clang, I don't really use Clang. I could compile with Clang if I wanted to, but I don't. I only install Clang to get clangd, which is the LSP server for C. And each part of these steps has a lot of setup, so I'm obviously not gonna go through each and every one, but I'll just show the quick workflow. My favorite terminal is wezterm because it's quite fast and I like it. I like how it works with Windows. And basically, so you can see it's like really fast. So I'll just show you the main setup for C. So this is my Neovim, and I configured the hell out of it. So that's the thing with Neovim, you have to like spend time and configure and update and everything and maintain the plugins and everything. So it's not that bad once you get into it. Here are the plugins that I use. I use Lazy to install, and these are basically all the plugins I use. I don't use these like all of them all the time, but they're nice to have. You could also check them out in my .files, this link. So over here I have like, this is my Neovim setup, and here you have the init. Just define some keys, and you could go over this, it's not that complicated. Here I have the configuration for every plugin. Like these are, I think, the main plugins I use: Telescope, Tree Sitter, and you know, some stuff. Yeah. So the final thing that I get in Neovim is like this like really fast workflow where you get like autocomplete, you see. So for me, like, it's very useful. Some people don't like LSPs, but for me it's just a no-brainer. I really like it. So you know, here you can append like stuff to the array. I'm not gonna go over this C code because I'm just using it as an example. We'll go over it later at some time. This is the C generic monomorphizer. So here you see this is like equivalent to saying array void ptr. You know, like this is how you instantiate the template, and this is like template type name t, you know, and then struct whatever. So this is like the thing that I have a code gen that reads this code and generates code. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over that in this video. Anyway, you could also jump to definition. So you could expand macros. You could like get function information. You you could expand the macros. I think this is a macro. No, I'm sure I have like some macros somewhere. I think inside this one there is, yeah, this macro, for example. You see this one, it shows you like you know, this is the definition, and then it expands to this, right? So very useful. And then I also have these things in the command, like if I press space, which is the leader key, it gives me these options. So I could, for example, code and do a code action or a quick fix. Quick fix will show me like all the fixes that I need, right, in my code base. So this gives you like a nice list. And I could also like do F to quickly search, and then I could also fire up VS. DevF is not recognized. This is something annoying that I couldn't figure out, which is that you have to invoke this. You have to set up the environment before you use the Windows stuff. So this is CL, this is ML64, the assembler. Right. So now if I go to Neovim and I invoke my compiler, now if I launch my debugger, it goes to MSVC. Now I can just debug my code. Symbol not found. Yeah, it's probably because I'm not compiling with. So these are a few scripts I have. Probably go over them later. And here I just built. I'm just invoking cmake, and I invoke Ninja. So Ninja will generate all the compile commands.json. So if you go to cmake list.txt, this is my cmake, and I have this line here, compile commands.json. This one will let clangd be aware of the compilation commands. So if you go to build compile commands.json, this is the file that clangd will consume to know like what the hell is happening in your code. So yeah, so basically this is the combination you need. First I installed wait one second. So this, for example, this is my main.c. Now I can invoke I can run it, so I can compile. I can also run. Right, this is the output of my program. I'm testing like all my data structures here. This is so everything is lightning fast, you know, you don't have to like click buttons and stuff. And then here I can you know, fire up VS. So now I can jump into my code and you know, I can step through. And also inside VS I have a Neovim what do you call it, the Neovim plugin, Neovim extension. So I have the Asm dude, I have all of these are like useless, only this one, like VSVim. VSVim is very nice, and it takes your Neovim config as well, but you don't really need it. Yeah. So here now I can move like I do move in Neovim, but inside VS. So I can you know, I can put a breakpoint here. Okay, so F9 to toggle, then I can run. Now I'm over here, then I can you know, I can go inside the function. Okay, that's the function, and then done, next, go next, right? So yeah, then I can run, and that's it. So the main setup is inside this build.bat. Okay, yeah, I'm actually using a batch script. So you can see I have like these commands. that Neovim will just invoke when you call the functions. So this is my Neovim setup. Then nvim key is here. These keys will just call the scripts, and so it'll just look for like the script found in scripts build.bat, and it'll give it the command. So I have like b, crd, and stuff like that. So here you can see the where is it? So here if I press help, these are the commands, right? So this is basically my setup to run to compile things. So cmake just invokes Ninja spits out the command compile command.json. It fires up the cl compiler to compile all my code, and you also have clangd for the LSP, and I use a VS as the debugger. So I'm just quickly gonna go over the wezterm. I just install it. I really like wezterm. It's really fast and it's really easy to customize. So yeah, just go to wezterm and install it, and then you could also, to get like this command line style and autocomplete, you need something called the posh. Okay, so posh has this styling for the terminal. It makes it very nice, to be honest. I don't like working without it. And you just have to follow these steps here. You have Windows and fonts. You have to install. I use Yosefka, and then prompt. So I actually use CMD. It's very nasty, but it works and it's really fast. If you want to use like WSL, I didn't go like into it that much. I think you could use WSL to invoke Windows stuff, but I didn't bother. So CMD, you just need to install clink with it. So yeah, here clink. Here they say that you could like supercharge your CMD with clink, which is like really nice. I really like clink, and you could like also customize the hell out of it. I didn't dive into like customizing clink that much, but it seems like it's a very nice bash powerful command line editing in CMD. So there you go. So yeah, so wezterm, and posh and clink. These are for the terminal. Neovim, if you don't want to use Neovim, you don't have to. I mean, because it's kind of a rabbit hole. In Neovim, you have like these customization scripts. It's not that complicated, to be honest, but you need to like spend time and to get used to it. These are like all my dependencies. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, that's Neovim. cmake, I use it because I don't like to write a million lines of batch. So if I want to use something like asimp, for example, or any other plugin C library, there's 99% chance that it has cmake. So I just pull it and run cmake, and it builds everything. So, but I also like manually writing batch scripts, but you know, your mileage may vary. And so the main thing about this setup is like the cmake Ninja combination. Like Ninja builds things so fast, right? So can show you if you want here. I have like so this is my engine. So you know, everything is like ultra fast. Now compiling my engine, it's a bit slow on this machine. It's like 4 seconds. On my laptop, it's like almost instant. I don't know why. I need to debug it. But anyway, if I compile and run, right now it's compiling, and then it's gonna run the game. So you see, now I can just play the game, and this will be my loop, you know. And usually what I do, I open another tab, okay, and let me just cmake. I have these, log. I'm gonna activate the log. Now I'll recompile. It didn't recompile because no, it's compiling. Yeah, whatever. It's just crying. So yeah, recompile everything. So now I can run. Yeah, so that's usually my workflow. I put all my defines here in cmake, and then I just run the game from here. And you can see here I have like this log over here, so I can see the log when I'm playing. You know, see the animations. I can see what's happening, what it's doing, right? And so this is what I do. I switch like between these two tabs, or I can just you know, yeah. So that's the basic setup, I guess. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you want to give it a shot, you could try out my simple C library, C starter project. So if you go here and you do git clone, then do a C init, and then you do git submodule. So now I'm spelling everything. It's a lot of files. Okay. And now you should be able to just build and compile. Okay, it failed. Yeah, so you need to, because this one has the metaprogramming generator, so you need to first build the code generator, and then you compile the code gen, and then you compile the program, and then you can run it. Right, so this has like all the setup. So yeah. Now, you know, I have the compile commands, JSON. It works with everything, even with Windows stuff. Where is it? I don't have Windows.h included. I think I could include it, but I don't want to. So yeah, I think I went over everything. If you have any questions, please let me know, and maybe later we can talk about more C-related things like arena allocators, some generic programming, some code gen, some non-generic programming, pointers, how to talk to OpenGL, state machines. So let me know in the comments what you need, and maybe we can get around. And if you have any questions, let me know. Cheerio.